should be an exciting matchup. Both of these teams feature young talent and are very much on the rise.
Fighting to be the future of the league. I just love the competitive spirit these women bring to the game. They've got something to prove.
You know, you also can say on the other end, they do have some things to learn. WNBA veterans will tell you, you have to earn everything in this league.
Here's Burrell. Pass to Hamby. Makes it off the glass.
At 6'3" with great leaping ability, Hamby's a tough stop down low.
Now here's Cardoso. Shoots the three. Rebound by the Sparks.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Pass to Hamby. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for two. And the Sparks trading for Kelsey Plum. What a major statement from that front office.
Yeah, they gave up the second overall pick in 2025 to get Kelsey. I think it was a solid move. The Sparks have lacked an elite scoring guard like Plum, and it's sending a clear message. We don't just want to win, we want to win now.
And the first one drops.
You can trust Erica Hamby to deliver all-out effort on the floor. She really puts in the work to make the most of her minutes, and she can be a difference maker for this team.
That one is no good. And when you watch Azurá Stevens, what is it that stands out to you?
Well, she's 6'6" to start and excellent at blocking shots, but she's also a very good three-point shooter. So with that length, shooting, and rim protection, Stevens kind of gives you a little bit of everything.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Taylor. Fires from deep. They get it back. Now Stevens. Count that one.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Now here's Wheeler. Inside. And stolen by Cardoso. And here we go. The sky fast break. The shot by Diggins. No good.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Ogumake sets a screen. Down low. And foul called as she misses. And she's going to shoot 2 free throws. That one on Breezy. And the #1 pick all the way back in 2012, Nneka Ogumake is still playing at a top level.
Well, we're talking about someone who won an MVP back in 2016. You look at Nneka's recent numbers, they're pretty similar to that MVP year. Adding that three-point shot has really extended her career.
The first free throw is good. And one place this Chicago team needs to improve is their three-point shooting.
Well, the Sky were last in the WNBA in threes made per game at just about 5. They also took the least amount of triples, so I would say that's a point of emphasis with this team.
Both good at the line. Well, I mean, when you look around the league, one of the most respected players has to be Nneka Ogumake.
And a lot of that comes from her job as union president. Ogumake has done an incredible job with players' rights. She's so beloved around the league.
Here's Taylor. Outside Stevens. Drains it from beyond the arc. It's a tie ball game.
A prototypical stretch 4. Stevens' range extends way beyond the three-point line.
Pass to Burrell. Back to Wheeler. Here's Atkins. Now Now Wheeler. Takes the three. Chicago with the rebound. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Stevens with it. Oh, Gumake's there. Shot by Diggins, no good. Outside Atkins. Pass to Burrell. To the middle. Ogumake. Over Stevens. Azare Stevens with the block. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Breezy. Here's Diggins. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
To the paint. Here's Hamby. Got a hand on it. Now here's Breezy. Guarded by Wheeler. Diggins. The three-pointer off the mark.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open, and maybe that's why she missed.
Pass to Burrell. Now Hamby. The shot from the low post is good.
Never a bad idea to get it to Hamby inside. She's almost automatic from there.
Chicago leading. Here's Diggins. Here's Taylor. Five to shoot. Stevens. Offline with the three. Outside Wheeler. To the inside. Here's Ogumake. And two shots coming up at the line as she gets fouled on the shot.
But when you watch Nneka Ogumake, you just marvel at the combination of physical strength and agility. Good luck stopping her without fouling her.
Shooting two.
She's off on the first. Well, it's not easy being a head coach in this league. So what is the key to being successful, fellas?
Well, you start with good players. I mean, without good players, you're not winning games. And that's kind of the bottom line from my perspective.
And I'll throw in keeping players engaged. You got to make sure you put them in positions to succeed. You have to nurture them as basketball players.
And she's good on the second. After just 15 starts in a rookie season, Cameron Brink unfortunately suffered a torn ACL.
Yeah, a horrible break for Cameron and the LA Sparks. She went second overall in 2024. A two-way star you can build around. It is great to have her back in action for LA. But for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Outside Wheeler. Ogumake. Offensive rebound. Another shot. And that comes off the assist by De'Erica Hamby.
I think Ogumake is just outplaying the defense. Even with the contact, she finds the finish inside.
Here's Diggins. She's got 6. Shoots over Wheeler. Shot by Diggins, no good.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Now here's Hamby. He has 5, and she gets the bucket.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller defender on her and took it straight to the bucket for the easy two.
Here's Diggins. And here's Breezy. Outside Stevens. Diggins. Here's Breezy. The three-pointer, no good. to Wheeler. Atkins. No good on the three. Here's Diggins. 11 feet out, and she hits it. The Sparks trailing. Outside Atkins. Burrell. Back to Atkins. Pass to Wheeler. Let's go with a three. Stevens grabs the board.
They had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often. As a big, sometimes your height is a huge help passing-wise. It allows players like Williams to get a clear view of open players.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
From deep, Ariel Atkins. And so it's Chicago with it. Yeah, 4-point game. Here's Diggins. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Excellent D there from Ariel Atkins.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Pass to Hamby. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Los Angeles Sparks. Hamby. Shooting 1.
One shot.
And that one misses. And so it's Chicago with it. Sheldon outside. Pass to Banham. Williams. Sheldon outside. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Now Cannon. And here's Williams. Hamby sets a screen. Williams inside. The 3 ball. Duchess, no good. Pass to Banham. And once again off the mark by Chicago. Here's Gray. Now Cannon. Connects from 3-point range.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
And here's Banham. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. That one goes. Count it.
Loves to grow and improve. Stevens is always looking to add another wrinkle to her game, and that catch and shoot's pretty deadly.
Now here's Williams. The tray. And the Sparks another 3. Here's Banham. Pass to Cloud. Outside Williams. Now here is Stevens. Shoots a fader. That one falls.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
We're at the end of one in a close game so far. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
Well, I think so far the difference is the bench play of these teams.
Their subs have really packed a punch for them.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
Sheldon outside. And the three off target. And here are the Sparks now. To the middle. Gray. Great D that time from Natasha Cloud. Well, it's hard to believe, but Natasha Cloud has been in the league for a decade. Really impressive.
Especially when you consider she was a second-round pick. Cloud is an elite defensive guard. Great at the point of attack, and she runs such a good offense as well.
Outside Williams. Stevens grabs the board.
Anybody want to bet that she won't miss that shot the next time she takes it?
Pass to Cloud. Stevens the screen. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Outside Williams. And here's Cannon. She's guarded by Stevens. Cannon no good. Chicago leading. Cloud outside. Off target with the three. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Hamby up top. Shoots. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Awesome to see zero hesitation from Hamby there. Gets the pass, gets the shot off, points on the board.
Pass to Stevens. And she uses the glass on the layup.
With the fundamentally sound skill set, Stevens is able to create offensively.
Back to Williams. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hamby. 5 on the clock. And she makes good on the layup.
Nimble move by Hamby, getting around the contact into the shot.
Here's Banham. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Sheldon outside. Cloud. Back to Sheldon. There's the three, and that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
Well, in J.C. Sheldon, they've got a very effective 3 and D player. She can cause problems at either end of the floor.
Hamby sets a screen. Snatched away. And here's the fast break. Cloud right side. Pass to Williams. Cloud outside. No good from outside. The Sparks trailing. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Gray. Inside. Here's Hamby. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
The intensity of Hamby, great at going up strong, forcing the issue.
Hamby. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her. And that's good as she hits both shots. Cardoso with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Out to the wing. Pass to Sheldon. Fires the three. Rebound by the Sparks. Ogumake outside. Count the basket.
Tough to stop Ogumake when she gets going downhill. She uses quickness to get past defenders.
Sheldon outside. That three off the mark.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in. She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Cloud outside. Pass to Stevens. Back to Cloud. Stevens the screen. And it's Natasha Cloud with the trifecta.
Keeping the defense honest. Cloud forces them to pay attention to her out there.
Now here's Duchess. She's covered by Cloud. Hits it and gets hacked. That's a three-point play opportunity. Well, 2024 was the final season of Diana Taurasi's WNBA career, a player that many refer to as the GOAT.
Absolutely. I mean, the all-time leader in points scored, three-time WNBA champion, 14 all-WNBA team selections, 6 gold medals at the games. The list just goes on and on.
Yeah, we could spend the entire game talking about what DT did. I mean, she inspired generations of players and fans while helping build and sustain the success of this league.
And the free throw, no good. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Diggins. From downtown, and again, it's the sky from deep.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there, a big gap in the D.
Atkins up top. Hamby sets a screen. Back to Wheeler. From outside the arc. Not gonna fall. Starting off slow, she misses her first three from the floor. Pass to Diggins. From deep. That one's good, and it's J.C. Sheldon with the dime.
Oh, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner because it's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Here's Hamby, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's going to go on Elizabeth Williams.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that, and really that's your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. And good on the second, so she makes both. Chicago leading. Here's Diggins. She's got 17. Williams sets the screen. To the paint. Clock at 6. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Well, this is where she makes her money, in the paint. Williams can score many different ways down low.
Pass to Burrell. Back to Wheeler. Atkins. Hamby outside. Goes up, high post. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Effective moving the ball from the front court. Hamby's a willing passer.
Now here's Cloud. Defense right on her. Pass to Diggins. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
Yet another three for her. Once we hit the second quarter, the three's starting to fall down like rain for her.
Timeout called the Sparks. Sparks trailing. Now here's Wheeler. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Down low. It's hauled in by Williams. Here's Diggins. 20 points for her. Pass to Williams. There's a screen.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Taylor. And it's off from three-point range. Now here's Gray. She's covered by Cloud. And here's Agumake. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The inside game of Agumake is so fun to watch. She's crafty down there.
Pass to Taylor. Now Sheldon. Cloud outside. From past the arc. That's a basket. It's her 8th from the field. 8 for 14 on the night.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Now Atkins. Wheeler. Back to Atkins. Agumake inside. 9 points in the game. Basket counts.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much size inside and expect to get a hand on it.
Pass to Diggins. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Now here's Wheeler. Back to Agumake. Yes, and a nice assist from Erica Wheeler.
Every team needs someone who makes those around them better, and Wheeler's vision puts her in that category.
Here's Taylor. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Diggins. Pass to Williams. To the inside. Erica Wheeler with the steal. Gray outside. Wheeler. To the middle. Here's Agumake. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game. Sky out in front, leading by just 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going.
Fans get ready for the high RPM and amazing show from Door Power Party, Arena Entertainment.
Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Here's Burrell. Breezy covering. Outside Wheeler. Just 5 to shoot. And that puts them in the lead.
Zero hesitation. That's how Nneka Ogwumike plays. When she gets the ball, she wants to fire.
Here's Taylor. Puts up a 3. And the basket by Diggins.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Here's Atkins. Yes, and a nice assist from Erica Wheeler.
Well, Atkins can score from pretty much anywhere on the court. Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. She'll find a way.
Pass to Breezy. Here's Diggins. Taylor. Three-pointer. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. I don't know how you can give a shooter like her that much space from beyond the arc.
Outside Atkins. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. While her teammate Angel Reese got all the headlines, did you guys watch Camila Cardoso? She had a stellar rookie year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I watched her. She was awesome. You know, remember, she didn't make her debut until June due to injury, but she ends up averaging 10 and 8 as a rookie, rim protection as well. What a future she has.
And I like the energy Stevens showed right there, refusing to quit on the offensive glass.
Inside. Here's Hammy. Gets number 9 to fall, and she's only taken 10 shots.
She will make you throw your hands up as a defender. It just frustrates you because you just don't know how to play her.
Breezy. And a miss there on the triple. And the Sparks with possession here. They trail by 3. To the paint. It's a deflection. Here's Diggins. She has 29. Screen by Cardoso. The shot by Diggins, no good. Pass to Wheeler. 7-foot shot. Blocked. Out to the right wing. Back to Cardoso. Bucket is good.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
Timeout.
The Sparks call timeout. Sparks trailing. And here is Wheeler. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hamby sets a screen. The 3. The Sparks, no good that time either. On offense, here are the Sky. To the wing, right side. Here's Diggins. Guarded by Wheeler. Yep, that goes.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Outside Atkins. The baseline jumper goes down.
Well, for an accurate shooter like Atkins, the mid-range can look effortless, but that's just because she's that good at shooting the ball.
Pass to Cardoso. Here's Diggins. Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Ogwumike outside. Burrell. Wheeler. Hamby down low. Covered by Cardoso. It's blocked. Pass to Diggins. To the middle. Here's Stevens. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now Wheeler. Back to Ogumake. Over Stevens. And Ogumake gets it to go.
Well, she's very good from this mid-range area. Ogumake connected.
Chicago in the lead. Here's Diggins. She's got 32 points. Pass to Cardoso. Yep, that one goes.
Got the D worried about her inside and kicked it out for the open jump shot. Nice pass.
Wheeler with it. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. To the inside. And the basket by Hamby.
It's been Hamby's night. The front office, the coaching staff, they love her combination of size and skill. A true modern big.
Pass to Diggins. Let's go. And another basket for Chicago.
Now, that's her MO. Sometimes she can score more points by herself than the rest of the team combined.
Now here's Wheeler. Ogumake sets a screen. Wheeler can't get it to go. Here's Diggins. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentage for these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
6 to shoot. Hamby, covered by Cardoso. And the basket by Hamby.
You can see just how solid Hamby's mechanics are. Picks a shot she likes and sends it right in.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over. The Sky making a switch here. Pass to Breezy. And here's Sheldon. Stevens. She's covered by Ogumake. Here's Diggins. Down low. Inside. It's hauled in by Williams.
Nearly got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
It was just as effective as a block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
And how huge has she been to give her team a lift?
Yeah, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for her efficiency at the offensive end of the floor. I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Ogumake sets a screen. Here's Gray. A rebound by the Sky. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Breezy. Sheldon. Now Cardoso. Stevens. She's covered by Ogumake. The 11-footer. The shot by Stevens. No good. Now Duchess. Looking for her first basket still in this one.
Azarelli Stevens. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Los Angeles Sparks. 0. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams making some changes here. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Chicago with it. They lead by 4. With the fadeaway. Add another basket to her impressive total. It's her 9th against 12 attempts. A nice shot by Park.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Here's Banham. She's guarded by Williams. Outside Stevens. Shot clock at 5. Up and in. That's her 10th make in the contest, and she's only taken 13 shots to get there. Up top, Williams. Pass to Gray. There's the triple. Stevens grabs the board. And it's the sky ball. 6-point game. Here's Banham. She's guarded by Williams. Banham, no good. And here's Park. Williams. Duchess with it. Pass to Park. Here's the 3. Not gonna go that time. The third quarter comes to a close. Sky out in front, up by 6. And we're coming back right after this break to get the fourth quarter started. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Here's Taylor. Now here's Cardoso. She's covered by Hamby. Outside for Cloud. Out to the wing. Right side, Williams. Connects on the 17-footer.
When you can get Williams going, it helps out so much. She's a player who sparks the team.
Outside, Williams. Gray. Jacks up a 3. It's Cardoso with the rebound. Chicago in the lead. Cloud outside. Gets it to go from downtown.
3 points.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
The 3 is up. Hamby grabs the miss. So it's the Sparks now. They trail by 11. Pass to Cannon. Gray. Now Williams. For 3. Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
Yeah, honestly, she's been a little passive today, but maybe that'll get her going. For them to be successful, she needs to be a little bit more selfish.
Here's Taylor. Duchess defending. Taylor, that's good.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a 3-point contest.
Pass to Gray. Now Hamby, covered by Cardoso. Cloud outside. Here's Taylor. Up top, Sheldon. Cardoso. Cloud right side. And she banks in the layup.
A nice little wrinkle to her game. At 6 feet, Cloud is a big guard. Helps her inside.
Pass to Duchess. Gray. target from three-point range.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
And she comes up with the deuce.
And that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready to react as soon as the shot goes up.
Pass to Duchess. Hamby. Here's Duchess. Drills the three-pointer.
Of all the players you want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list. That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
This Spark squad struggling. Gray outside. Back to Williams. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the shot goes in. On offense, here the Sky. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Time called here, the Sky decide to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Breezy. Here's Diggins. Duchess defending. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Stevens. Great D that time from Neko Ogumake. And here are the Sparks now. A 12-point game. Now here's Duchess. Tight defense on her. Out to Gray. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Sky. Pass to Cardoso. And it's blocked by De'Erica Hamby.
On defense, Hamby is so active, looks for any opening to swat the ball and blocks the shot.
Back to Ogumake. Here's Duchess. And the basket is good.
Well, tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what's happening here.
You nailed it. And as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Pass to Diggins. From the arc. Here's Cardoso. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. And offensive glass getting it done.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
Now Burrell. Gray. Now Burrell. Launches a three. The shot off that time. Pass to Cardoso. Here's Taylor. Here's Diggins. And here is Stevens. She's covered by Ogumake. Now Breezy. Launches it. Hamby grabs the miss. Now here's Duchess. Well, this season we had the Golden State Valkyries, and it's the first expansion team since Atlanta in the late 2000s.
Yeah, and soon the WNBA will expand to Canada with the Toronto Tempo starting play next year. Plus, we got the rebirth of the Portland franchise.
Hey, those are two basketball-crazed areas joining the fold. Personally, I'm really excited for the Seattle-Portland rivalry to be renewed.
Pass to Diggins. Stevens. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Ogumake outside. Duchess. Yes, and a nice assist from Neko Ogumake.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Here's Taylor. Pass to Breezy. Here's Diggins. Duchess defending. And once again off the mark by Chicago. Sparks trailing. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the Sparks call time here.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
All right, let's get to another quarter.
And the Sky making a change here. And she knocks down the first one. That's also good, so she hits them both. Chicago in the lead. Here's Diggins. Pass to Taylor. Six on the shot clock. Here's Diggins. Right wing. Lets the three fly. Taylor. Stevens. And the layup's good off the glass.
She's had such a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
Duchess, no good. Now here's Cardoso. Here's Diggins. And she's good on the three ball.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
And here are the Sparks now, trailing by 10. Now Duchess. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Here's Taylor. Outside, Stevens. From outside, off the mark.
It's going to take something very special for them to come back now.
Well, something special and a little bit of luck.
And maybe some threes to rain down as well.
Outside, Wheeler. Shot clock at 6. The three. Buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
But when her team needs her the most, Erica Wheeler steps up. What a huge bucket.
Here's Diggins. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Los Angeles Sparks. Number 12, Ray Barrera.
To the wing on the left. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Sparks. Absolutely critical chance right here.
And they need this to go their way.
Here's Wheeler. Pass to Burrell. For 3. A rebound by Breezy. And she commits the intentional foul.
A smart foul there to try to extend the game.
Yeah, this isn't over, but the clock's as much of a problem for them as the score is right now.
They need some missed free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up 5. And she hits both free throws. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
And here's Atkins. Out to the left wing. Puts up a three. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
No other option, though. They did a good job getting it in her hands and making sure she was the one who'd go to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
And the Sparks call time here.
Well, they're drawing up really the only thing they can here. Get out the quick shot, then foul.
That's got to be the game plan. I mean, free throws are really their only hope here.
And here's Nneka from the arc. Can't hit that one. So it's Chicago picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the villains here.
I sense that too. They really did feed off all the negative energy this crowd was directing them. They turned it around and used it to motivate them to close out the win.
And that'll wrap it up.